Good morning. We're here at Cunningham Park in Joplin, Missouri. Now, I've been in the area and I heard about this memorial park and I wanted to come pay my respects. It kind of ties into the movie that I watched last night, the new Twisters movie, which y'all should go see. I got to see it at the historic 66 Drive-In in Carthage, Missouri, which is not very far from here. So check that video out. I'll link it below. But there is a monument here in the park called the Miracle of the Human Spirit. And let's check it out. I don't know if y'all recall the terrible EF5 tornado that left a huge path of destruction here in Joplin back in 2011. It took the lives of over 160 people. And I believe it cut through Cunningham Park here, which is part of the reason why I guess maybe the memorial is here. But this is all out here to memorialize, of course, the victims of that terrible incident and also the volunteers who helped during all of that. So there's a plaque here that kind of explains all of that. Talks about the volunteers' determination, the people who lost their lives. And it says the miracle of the human spirit symbolizes the incredible outpouring of volunteers who have lifted Joplin out of the rubble, which was once a broken city. This park is gorgeous. There's also like a ring over here that I want to check out that looks really pretty that they've put up over here. But first, what is this? It's like a little circle, maybe a seating area here, but they've got like a mosaic in the center here. Some stones, different colored stones in there. But here is that ring. This is the miracle of the human spirit on the side of it. Looks like there's a plaque in there too. Says in honor of the volunteers who selflessly contributed to the rescue, recovery, and redevelopment efforts after the tornado on May 22nd, 2011 here in Joplin, Missouri. That was an awful, awful ordeal. EF5 tornado. There is the date of 2011. This park is quite beautiful. Pretty large. They've got a lot of picnic areas and the play area, and of course the memorial over here on the hill. But I also spotted this fountain down here. Always love a good fountain. This says lost during and from the aftermath of the May 22nd, 2011 tornado. Dedicated November 22nd, 2011. Oh wow. It's pretty. got anything on the other side. This is the Proclamation of Restoration fountain. There is a plaque here in remembrance of our citizens who were lost on May 22nd, 2011. There is a slew of names. I think it was like 160 or over 160 people. They have a whole pavilion over here as well. This is a memorial, of course, again, for the victims specifically. And they've got timelines here of the tornadoes, the statistics, information, survivor quotes. Wow. They have done a lot. This is really neat. It's really an awesome thing for the people who lost loved ones during that storm. And this is the butterfly garden and overlook. This is supposed to be a space for you to work through the pain of grieving. And I think those big plants over there, I'm not sure what they're called. I'm not a huge plant person, but it looks like obviously something that butterflies would love to eat, attract them. Wow. I want to check out some of the statistics over here. This states that the tornado touched down at 5:34 p.m. on May 22nd, 2011, and it reached Cunningham Park here at 5:41. The winds were in excess of 200 miles per hour, which of course means EF5 tornado. It was 13 miles long. There were over 160 people that lost their lives. There was over 1,000 that got injured. It even tells how many trees were destroyed. 18,000 plus. Even says the pets who were displaced. There was like over 1,300 pets displaced. And it was the 7th deadliest tornado in U.S. history. That's just crazy. Here's some survivor quotes. Leroy Wheeler says, "I have a new perspective on life now. Things that I used to be afraid of, I'm not afraid of anymore. And I can't explain it. I've never been happier in my life. I've never been more content." There's a couple of fountains on this side. This is like a hope wall here that's got a small fountain. And then you've got some other little seating areas. There's a little fountain. And there's some back over here. This is really nice. Very peaceful, very zen. This fountain says, "I just want people to remember that we, Joplin, are strong." That's Roger Carnish who made that quote. And here's the back side of that hope wall. Some really big and nice seating out here. What an awesome memorial to these people, to the volunteers here in Joplin. If you're in the area, I know it's a little hot this time of year, but come out here, spend some time if you're in the area. especially probably during the spring. There's the butterfly garden over there, which would be probably really nice to sit when it's a little cooler outside. But nonetheless, just like I did, at least stop and check it out and pay your respects, because my gosh, I mean, I know there are people out there who have been through a tragedy like this, but I live in Tornado Alley, and I hope I never have to know a tragedy like this. So I get it. I understand this is very possible for a lot of us who live in the South and in this area. So anyway, just thought it was appropriate. I did find it when I was looking for things in the area, and I was like, oh my gosh, it popped into my brain. I was like, I do remember that happening. I need to go by there. So hope you enjoyed this little look-see, and maybe you'll come out and pay your respects as well if you're in the area. It's a beautiful park. They did a great job, and they may still be adding more. I'm not sure. But we're gonna head on down the road to one more place I want to go before I head home. It's gonna be on a little bit of a lighter note, so stick around and come with me. Welcome to Galena, Kansas. Of course we're on Route 66 still. This is the old Canotech station. And it's very important here on the route because you'll see the characters over to the side. The director and an animator from Pixar Cars actually came through here on the route and saw this old rusty tow truck. And of course, that tow truck inspired MATER. So I know there's a few places along Route 66 that really inspired cars, but this is pretty significant. Got the old service station here. It's actually closed right now, which is a bummer. But I had to see MATER, like the real MATER. It's got the fire truck too, which is cool. This little plaque here just talks about the tow truck, Tater, I guess, which is the original truck, was the inspiration for the MATER 1951 International. Just talks about how this old, lonely, rusty truck was sitting out here, and the head of story for the movie, Joe Ranft, saw beyond all the rust and the loneliness and brought it to life. Our beloved MATER. So, very cool piece of Pixar Disney history, anyway. Here's how we know MATER. Here. Awesome. And then you've got the original guy. And of course, the fire truck. Those big old eyeballs. I love it. That is a fire truck. And there's the old, well, really not old, that's a new sign. Kansas 66, and of course got it painted on the roadway here. So cool. And I've got some more stuff down here too we're gonna look at. Oh yeah, I'm totally bummed this is not open. Look at that. Tater, Galena, Kansas. I think they've got like a little plaque that talks about it here. Sorry about the glare, but it does talk about in 2001, Joe Ranft, Pixar's head of story, is shown looking at Galena's old boom truck for inspiration. He later created MATER for cars. He's right there looking at it. and there's a signature down there. I'm the world's best backwards driver. Later, Mater, it says. Get her done. Oh, Larry the Cable Guy. Of course he would be by here. There's Tow Mater right there on the door. He's so cute. Oh, this Route 66 European Festival coming, so y'all are interested in that, there's the dates. We made it to the other side of the street from where Tow Mater is at. I'm going to check out a couple of the little attractions on this side. We've got some more car stuff, but we've got some interesting things over here too. There are two big old feet just standing out here. Let's see, I'm sure this tells us. A 19-foot homemade version of a modern muffler man was here. These large fiberglass statues were once used to advertise businesses. Okay, so he is just non-existent. This 21st century muffler man was named after the creator's grandfather, whose nickname was Frex, short for Freckles. Darn. So that's what's left of Frex. Got like a ghost bike over here. It's a tribute to bicyclists hit by vehicles while traveling Route 66. You can kind of see in the pavement here, there's some Route 66 markers. It's got the different states that Route 66 goes through. There's Texas. We'll walk back up this way, but here's a road sign. There's no place like home. Amarillo, Texas is 474 miles from here. It's got the Rainbow Bridge, Springfield, Tucumcari. Awesome. There's a lot of stuff over here, and there's some more car stuff. Welcome, Route 66 cruisers, it says. Just to pull off here. Lots of cutouts for you to stick your head through and take some pictures. These are cool. I'm gonna check this out down here first because we've got Luigi's Pit Stop. Just a little face coming out of the the garage there. That's so cute. All the little cars behind there. It says, "Welcome Piston Cup race fans." He's got his, that's what it is. He's got his earphones on so he doesn't get his hearing damaged by the race cars. So cute. Look, it says, "Thank you for your visit. All donations go towards Luigi's Pit Stop." I guess that is a little donation box there where it says air. That's cute. Oh, look who we've got back here. We're just making our way around. You've got a mural of the tractors when they went tractor tipping. Lightning McQueen's back here. And you've got a couple of the tractors that he spooked. And the sheriff up here. He's up top on the pole up here. That's what caught my eye when I first came into town, into Galena. I hope I'm saying that right. Galena. Look at that. Tractor tip-in. It's the sheriff car. What does this say here? Signed by the voice of the sheriff himself on the driver's side door. This sheriff's car is dedicated to Michael Wallace for his hard work and dedication to all the small towns on Route 66. You see the signature up there? I can see it from down here. Really cool. There's some birds that have built a nest up inside the sheriff car up there. I can hear them and see their little nest. I noticed across the street there's one of those drive-through signs. Unless I'm mistaken, I don't see any wording on it, so I don't know if they're working on that one. We'll walk inside here. We've got a little tribute to veterans. Oh wow, Santa Monica, end of the trail. Route 66, all really good pick opportunities. There's the tow meter. Kansas Route 66. And there is a mural for the town we are in. Oh, hanging out the side of that vehicle. The back side of the sign. Who got their kicks on Route 66? It says sign, so I'm going to sign the sign. And I think I'm gonna sign it on the shady side. Because I'm shady. No. Let's see. Where do I want to sign? Let's see. I really wanted to do it inside the 6, but they beat me to it. Of course they did. Let's just get right here then. Right here at the bottom. Here it is. There's the front of the sign. It says, please only sign. There's a couple of stickers on there, but I'm gonna follow the rules. I did bring some stickers with me. Look at this. Y'all look at this cutout right here. Back around to this side that we kind of saw earlier. It says 700 miles. Water bags, thermos jugs, ice, welcome. But I thought this was hilarious. The little signs here, it says, don't pass cars on a curve or hill. Don't get you. Morticians will. Yikes. Betty boop. At Luigi's pit stop. Nope, there's no writing, but we'll pretend there is. This is Galena, Kansas. Cars town. Here's my co-pilot. Annie, do you want to drive the rest of the way? Do you want to? Seriously? You gonna drive? You gonna drive? Yeah, you're gonna have to move. Excuse me. Just gonna drive through downtown. It's getting kind of hot. Don't want to get Annie out and about, but I just noticed this magic 8-ball. Just kidding. 8-ball. They must be playing some pool in here. This is Gravy's place on Route 66. And then you've got the downtown area here. Look at this cute station over here on the corner. This is on the main street, Route 66 byway here in Galena. This is called Gearhead Curios, little Texaco spot. It's got Betty Boop and a big boy with the tires over there. I love her in her little green outfit. That's different. Check out the very patriotic car out front. Oh, they are open. I may go check it out and see what they've got. Maybe get a magnet to add to the collection. Historic Route 66. Looks like there's a coin purse in there. I don't know if that was intentional. But there is the Texaco sign. They've got a little car door that says they're open. But here's another Cars character here, sitting right here out in front. I love that they've just kind of embraced this. This is why I love Route 66. It's always been fun, it's always been kitschy, and people keep that alive. And they do all this stuff and make a big fuss about it. I think it's awesome. Let's see if they are open. I'm gonna go inside. Hi, how are you? Good. Oh, it feels good in here. Oh, cute. Do y'all have any magnets with specifically Galena? Or am I saying it right? Galena?
Yeah, Galena.
Galena.
We've got, the best we've got are ones that just say Galena, Kansas on it with our business.
Gotcha.
So
oh,
Galena there, Galena there, and then this is the oldest photo of the Texaco back when, and it's got a little thing that says Galena on it.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. Thank you. We got all kinds of t-shirts. The Route 66 signs. Got the what? Are these pillowcases? Yeah, like decorative pillowcases. Cool. Alright, y'all, here is family restroom. Oh, I guess it is the restroom here, but like legit. But people are just coming back and taking pictures of it because, look, you've got the sink. That's like the gas handle right there. And of course the urinal. Guess you put your feet in the stirrups right there. Look, there's a pedal down there. And then, of course, the pink toilet for the ladies. But isn't this cool? Say wanted by Wells Fargo Chief Crazy Legs. I think that is so cool. Does it actually work? Oh, turn valve for hot, turn for cold. Oh, okay. There we go. So cool. Yeah, I don't think I'll be needing that. And this is such an attraction. I think I'll find another restroom to go to, but I just had to check it out. Alright, my friends, thank y'all so much for watching. I think I'm going to get back on the road, head back to Texas, and I appreciate y'all coming along with me today on this little random trip through Missouri and a little bit into Kansas. So I hope you enjoyed it. I always love Route 66, and I know I'm taking it piece by piece, but one day I'm gonna do the whole route. It's a goal of mine. So anyway, hope you'll be around for that. I hope you'll come back and see where we wander to next. Who knows, the next trip may be a whole Route 66 series. So again, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. It sure helps, and we'll see you the next time. Bye for now.